Hi there, you're looking at the June 2016 Nerd Blog, and unusually for this one, I'm really not sure what the theme is. I've just been looking through a few weeks of spoiler emails, and it mentions items like Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, clearly lots of fantasy type items, but nowhere can I see a list of the actual theme in a word. So it's going to be a little bit of a surprise when we get to the end, but those are the kind of things you can expect in what is a pretty heavy box. I'm expecting some decent gear inside this nerd block. So I've just cut through, so let's look inside and see what's made it to the UK in nerd block. And a slight catch there, it's clearly packed tight. And let's start off with the t-shirt. And here's our Nerd Block t-shirt, made no doubt by Shirt Punch. So, is this going to be fantasy-like of some description, or are we completely up the wrong tree? An interesting sort of shield-like design. It may well be some kind of reference. I think there's an anime-type character looking through there. Could even be Zelda looking at that. So, interesting t-shirt. It's not 100% immediate, but I think I've got some ideas. Let's move on to what sort of spoil that theme idea, because this isn't really a fantasy character, at least not by my sword and sorcery type fantasy definition. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Daubs. I do like these Daubs, made by Vinyl Sugar, which really is Funko in disguise. It was taken over, and this particular one, well, that's the reverse side, is going to be Star-Lord. As you may know from previous videos, it's not really a favourite film of mine, so I couldn't name all the characters in Guardians of the Galaxy, but it is a nice daubs, and I think these work really well in that size collectibles. Let's move on to what I suspect is adding to a lot of the weight, which is a book. I always liked in books here, and this is Tobin's Spirit Guide. I think it says Tobin there. Written by Ray Stans, Egon Spengler, and Eric Burnham. Illustrated by Kyle Hotz, so official Ghostbusters edition there. So that's clearly the Ghostbusters original cast. I doubt the remake cast, because I don't know exactly who they are, but presumably they have female names. So yeah, it looks like a fun enough item to look through. Always good to have books, and it has a Nerd Block logo. So whether it's exclusive or not, we shall find out. Let's have a nice little item here. So Shire Post Mint, so it's a coin, and I think I saw this one mentioned in some spoilers. So Game of Thrones coin. So this is a Robb Stark copper coin. Robb had this coin minted at Whitehaven after proclaiming himself King of the North. So we've got the sort of house on the back, the castle. You probably can barely see that, and Robb Stark there, and dog. Pretty much the dog's head on the other side. Yeah, an interesting little novelty item. Let's move on to what's going to be a poster, I suspect. Treasure map. Probably going to be one of these hard ones to get inside. It feels like more parchment type paper, or at least printed in a way to make it feel old. We'll just remove this bit of possibly leather, or possibly thread. What's our treasure map going to be of there? Anything rolled is not good for videos. And there we have a map, slightly the wrong way up. It looks like certainly the bottom of Britain, looking by the shape of that there. I've got that right. There, just out towards Cornwall and the very south west. Not immediate quite what the reference is about. It's probably really obvious to somebody. Anyway, we'll put that to one side and find out in the spoiler card. We've got one item left, and it's this one. It's Harry Potter. It's a Gryffindor crest bookmark in a massive box, considering the size of the likely bookmark inside. Again, it looks very nice. Nice colourful crest there, Gryffindor at the top. Bookmark, I'm going to guess slightly mounted. There's been such a big buzz about Harry Potter recently with the release of the new two-part play playing in London at the moment. I've not managed to get tickets yet because they're hideously expensive to go and spend all that time, but I know it's meant to be wonderful. there, and quite a nice little bookmark, a folding one, slips over, so a good item to finish with. So let's run through the information cards. So I've got my $10 Shirt Punch credit, collecting those up, got to work out how you use them. Next month is going to be Suicide Squad and lots more, Transformers, Attack on Titan, looks like a very modern block, but most importantly the information card. So main item is this exclusive Ghostbusters Tobin's Spirits Guide there, so nice to have a book. Next is going to be the Legend of Zelda t-shirt, so there we have the Legend of Zelda t-shirt. It's the Harry Potter Gryffindor bookmark. Nice little bookmark, or quite a big bookmark, as you can see. It's exclusive Goonies road map. So there you go. This is Goonies, and probably bears no resemblance to whatever part of the world I thought that was. But yeah, it does look vaguely familiar now. Look at it there. Just the Daubs, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord or Groot. Star-Lord there, thankfully, because I've got quite a few Groots in different forms. And finally, the exclusive Game of Thrones coin. So that's the one joining the ranks of House Lannister. So some interesting, great items there. There's no theme, incidentally, looking at the card mentioned at all. So when I said there was no theme, maybe I was right. Unusual for nerd blocks to have gone in that direction. I suppose they are fairly random items. It'd be quite hard to get a theme to match all of them. But anyway, have a look around what's really quite a messy blanket on the floor with everything thrown out, because there's some interesting packaging in there, but I think it's a pretty good nerd block. Let me know what you think. Reviews, as always, on geeksubscriptionbox.com. Leave a comment on YouTube with the unboxing video as well, or just drop me a line using the contact form on geeksubscriptionbox.com. Always happy to hear more. Thanks for joining me for this unboxing, and there'll be a lot more along very soon.